Welcome to Masterpiece Tarot. Here you'll find timeless messages to guide your soul's awakening. If you're here, trust you are meant to be. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. This really helps out my channel. I am new, and so every little like and subscribe and share helps. Thank you all for being here today, collective. I'm going to close my window. Okay. I'm going to do one reading today. We're going to get a message from Spirit. So thank you, Spirit, for using me as a channel to bring through these messages for the collective. And I'm going to turn this light on. Alrighty. Spirit, what kind of message is it that you would like to share with us today? What kind of message, Spirit? A karmic message. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the reading. Okay. So I've had my channel up for about a month, and I'm having so much fun doing this. I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos. I've had a little bit of trouble with my microphone. I'm not sure, I haven't quite perfected the art of using this microphone. And it's not working with my iPad, so I'm having to just use my phone. So, still figuring that out. But anyway, okay. Spirit, help us understand what's going on. What is going on, Spirit? We have a Knight of Swords. Okay, somebody here is rushing in with perhaps a message. And there's a Two of Cups crossing. We have an Ace of Swords in the conscious space. And a Three of Swords down here in the what's not being seen. Okay, so this Knight of Swords is our karmic, guys. And there's a Two of Cups that's standing in their way. Okay, what it is that they're trying to do. Okay, and I think maybe this karmic is not seeing the heartbreak, perhaps, that they're causing. I think they've got a great new idea here. There's a Page of Pentacles in the recent past. This is a young earth sign, and partnership here in the near future. So perhaps a plan to build something. Perhaps these karmics are thinking about building something together. This one karmic perhaps with others. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more info. Spirit, what else? So this is an air sign, perhaps masculine, or it could be feminine, doesn't matter. Okay. They think they've got a really good plan. They're feeling really confident here. Others are perhaps more focused on this Two of Cups, recognizing that there may be a couple of individuals looking to create a stable home for themselves. Could be that these two people here are, moving toward that objective, and this could be affecting our karmic energy and causing them to want to move quickly here on whatever new idea they have. We have a Queen of Wands. This is a hope and a fear. We'll have to get some clarifiers on that. I'm not sure yet about that. And Temperance. Okay, that's our final card. Temperance. Okay. Actually, I don't need those. I'm trying to decide. We'll clarify with this guy right here. All right, Spirit. I want to go ahead and clarify here. Who's this Knight of Swords rushing in? Is this our karmic? If so, what are they all about? What are they all about here? They have a Queen of Wands. There's a fire sign energy here. Could be feminine, could be masculine. The Queen of Wands, though. We have a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, another Queen. This is the Earth sign. feminine or masculine. And an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, to me, it looks like our Knight of Swords is wanting to invest, okay? Perhaps invest in a Queen of Wands and or a Queen of Pentacles. There are two of them. One's a fire sign, one's an earth sign. To me, this looks like a potential investment. Okay. What's this crossing energy? What's this Two of Cups here? This love connection. Why is this a barrier for this karmic energy? We have a Hanged Man. Okay, this Two of Cups could be looking at things a little differently, seeing something that perhaps they once couldn't. We've got an Eight of Cups, there's a walking away, and the Devil. Yeah, I think the Two of Cups is perhaps recognizing that this Knight of Swords is in some Devil energy. Their intentions might not be pure. There's a sense that they may need to walk away. They may need to head toward a better situation. Okay, they're recognizing this now, and that is posing a challenge to our karmic who's looking to make an investment. Okay, now talk to us about the Ace of Swords. What's this new idea, Spirit, that our karmic is having? Well, they're going to cheat, lie, and steal. That's the Five of Swords there. Sorry. They're going to create some conflict, some adversity. Okay. Yeah, they want to create chaos. Okay. Now we have a Four of Swords and a Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to destabilize, okay, somebody or something in the environment, perhaps, that would block them from having this new idea, because their new idea is to make an investment. We have a 4 and a 4. Stable, stable. And this over here is adversity, conflict. So they want to destabilize perhaps this Two of Cups. In fact, it might actually be, this might be the adversity between this karmic energy and this divine partnership. Okay? Yeah, so their new idea is to create adversity, conflict, chaos. What's the Three of Swords? What's this Three of Swords, Spirit? Who's feeling heartbroken? Who's feeling betrayed? There's confirmation of that feeling of betrayal. We have the Sun, and we have a Knight of Swords. Okay, well, there's our answer, because it's the same Knight of Swords. Okay, what's happening here is the karmic is up in their head. Why? Because what they're doing is being illuminated. Okay. They're rushing in with this plan to create conflict, adversity. Why? Because they want to make an investment, but these two are spotting it. They're seeing it, and they're going to walk away. Okay? So the karmic is the one who's feeling betrayed. Who's this Page of Pentacles in the recent past? Who's this young Earth sign energy? And why is this significant, Spirit? The Chariot. They're building momentum. The Moon card. They're seeing what's hidden. Yeah, and they're planning on making it a love offer. Okay, so this to me feels like yeah, there's something about a pentacle, an earth sign energy, okay, who's been building some momentum, okay, perhaps in secret, to make a love offer. Now, how this ties in, I'm not sure. We'll have to see what else. What's this building, this partnership, this collaboration? This can also be about community. Okay. Is the karmic wanting to build? Or are we talking more about... This is what's in the environment, okay? These two cards represent what's external to our karmic energy, which is here. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is our Two of Cups here, quite possibly. But let's see what Spirit wants to say about it. So these energies could be affecting the karmic. The karmic energy might not like or might sense that this, Page of Pentacles is young. However, he's balanced and he has a plan. Okay, he's prepared. And it might be sort of hidden, okay, to make this love offer. That might be what that Two of Cups is about. And we have a Ten of Swords, another page, a Page of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, I see it. I think the karmic energy is trying to put 10 swords in the back of this lover's situation. Okay. They might even do it through some kind of sneaking behavior. Okay, they might offer some what looks like a cup, but this is just a page and that's one cup. And I kind of get the feeling that if this Two of Cups, this lover's situation, goes for it, it's going to leave him feeling like the wounded warrior. On the other hand, this could speak of the karmics looking to build, okay, but that they're not going to be successful, okay. There's something about what they're offering that's just not going to fly. Okay, and they may be the ones ending up feeling like with the 10 swords in the back and like the wounded warrior. In any event, that's going to happen here in the near future, according to this reading. Okay, collective. Strength. This is how our karmic is seeing themselves. Why strength here? Tell us more, Spirit. A Knight of Wands, a Tower, and a King of Swords. Okay, well, I think that the karmic energy thinks they're going to be successful at bringing a tower perhaps into this Two of Cups energy, or, okay, on the other hand, somebody else could be rushing in and bringing a tower. But I kind of have the feeling more that because the karmic energy is seeing themselves as strong, and that they're rushing in with this action, they're going to take some action, they're going to do something, they're going to try to create something. I don't think it's going to work. I think the King of Swords energy is going to cut it. It's going to say no, and it's going to bring this tower down. It's what I'm seeing. It's what I'm seeing. How are others looking at this situation? We have a Four of Wands. This is a stable foundation, a happy home. The star just flipped out. I have to take it. Okay. Yeah. Wow, look at that. I think others in the community are beginning to value what these two can bring, okay? There's a sense that they might be able to bring some healing to the community. This is going to enable the karmic wheel to turn in their favor, and that this will help elevate people, okay, as they're rising out of the graves. It's going to help to bring people up, okay? It's going to help awaken people, okay, to the truth, maybe, about what's going on here with these karmic energies, okay? Stirring up chaos, trying to break up lovers, you know, unions that are destined maybe to come together. Tell us about the Queen of Wands. Is this a hope or a fear on the part of the karmics? We have the Fool, a King of Cups, and a Five of Wands. Yeah, you know, I'm thinking that there's a hope on the part of the karmic that somehow this fire sign energy is going to be able to help them to create their new beginning, perhaps with a King of Cups, so a masculine energy that's, you know, in his power to create conflict, to create competition, maybe to slow down whatever's getting ready to happen here with the Tower. Okay, to slow down the light from shining on this devil energy. Where's the light? Here it is. Yeah, it's hidden. Okay, but there's the sun. They don't want the sun to shine. They don't think that it can. They don't even see that it could. I think they're so used to things being a certain way. Alrighty, now, Temperance. Tell us about Temperance, Spirit. What have we got going on here? There's that Three of Pentacles again. That community and collaboration and building. And we got two here. I've got a lot of pages in this reading. There are a lot of young energies here. Could be that they're spiritually young. There might be some healing for the karmic energy here toward the end. There might be a waking up that happens with that sun here. It might actually come out of that unconscious position. It might actually, because the community is so seemingly on board with the lovers, it might actually help bring some peace and harmony into the community, into the situation. Okay, there's the community card, the building. We have a younger air sign energy and an Emperor. Yeah, it's almost like this karmic energy is perhaps beginning to shift and think about what's in the best interest of these younger energies, okay? You know, they might be thinking of the children. You know, I don't see tons and tons of pentacles out here, so it's almost like this karmic energy, you know, in the beginning, their whole idea was to have this abundant new, you know, this prosperous new beginning. And it is about money here, their intentions. But then as the reading goes on, there aren't very many out here, you guys. Okay? And I think what that's saying to us is, that there may be a sense that it would be better to distribute these pentacles in a way that's balanced and fair. Okay? They might be realizing that, you know, this Two of Cups isn't something to be feared. Okay? And that they stand to gain more by supporting this page back here, okay, who's in the Chariot and wanting to make a love offer. They might stand to gain more by doing it right. Okay, whatever that means. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but a karmic energy implies that they're doing something shady or that's out of alignment with the divine. And so here we see that there might be a shift here for this karmic energy. The Emperor kind of looks on and sees what's happening. The Emperor can't help but see this Earth Angel in this little section. And he's kind of side-eyeing it, almost like, he's not convinced, but he's also not dismissing it entirely. It's challenging his mindset that he's always had, just based on the way that his expression is on his face in this overall reading. interesting read, guys. I want to get a couple of oracle cards here. I'll get at least a couple. Let's see what Spirit would like to say. Ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. Okay, so if this is resonating for you, perhaps it's time to reach out and get some help. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Be free. We trap ourselves with our thoughts, okay? We totally trap ourselves with our thoughts. It's so easy to think in terms of black and white. And some issues are, but others really aren't, okay? And a sign of intelligence is being able to hold two opposing views in your mind at the same time and just sit there and consider. It's challenging to do that. Challenge yourself today to do that, okay? But when you do that, you are, in a way, forcing your brain to integrate, okay? To integrate ideas, to realize that, you know, we tend to have biases. We become very attached to our perspectives, and oftentimes those perspectives are, we see things through black and white. That's what our media trains us to do. We have the left, we have the right, okay? There are lots of examples of that. So yeah. Okay, collective, that's our reading for today. I hope it was helpful. Bye for now.